Shoshone for the Eating House. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things.
Ernie Over and Taryn Dudley back with you at Lander Valley Fieldhouse for the second game tonight. The Tigers will be playing the Mountain View Buffaloes. Lander has played Mountain View twice already this season. They beat them in Lander 59-56 and won down in Mountain View 66-53. But before we go, we need to let you know who the player of the game was for the Lady Tigers, and that's going to be Dagan Reinhardt. She had a tremendous game, had a tremendous quarter where she scored 15 points, and just an awesome player tonight. And our good sport, our Gatorade good sport player of the game is going to be Brianna Lincoln. So those are the two honors we hand out after the girls game. So the Gatorade good sport of the game goes to Brianna Lincoln, and our player of the game to Dagan Reinhardt. But now the Tigers are going to play the Mountain View Buffaloes. The Buffaloes come in with a 3-7 conference record. Lander is 7-3. But the Buffalo are 9-13 overall, and Lander is at 13-8. Lander scores an average of 57 points a game, and Mountain View 48 points a game. But in the two games that we've played with Mountain View, Taryn, the Buffalo have been pretty tough.
Yeah, you can't count out this team. I mean, they're very well coached by Dustin Reese. They're very scrappy, and they will play to the buzzer. Anytime you take on a team like that that's never willing to give up, I mean, that's to your advantage. Tonight it's going to be whether they can hold the three-point shooting down from Mountain View. If they do that, this should be a nice game for the Tigers.
And you know, the interesting thing, Taryn, I know that the team has talked about this. You beat a team twice in a year. Can you beat them 3 times?
Right.
Well, we just saw the Powell Lady Panthers beat the Lady Tigers twice in the regular season and then lose in the tournament. And we're in the same situation here. Landers won both games, and Pinedale, of course, is going to come in pretty hungry. Pinedale is the number 6 seed, and Lander is the number 3 seed in this Western Regional Tournament.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that again, Ernie. It's really hard to beat any team 3 times in a single season, but I think the Tigers are poised to do it. I think they match up fine with the Mountain View. It's going to be a guard-heavy game, so you look to see Romer and Noah Sinclair, who I actually don't see Noah out there at the moment, but here comes Pax Hollingshead. Maybe Noah's in the locker room still, but look for the big guys to have their way with the smaller Mountain View team.
And this is the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show, brought to you every pregame here on the Tigers radio and YouTube broadcast. We also want to thank today Porter's Mountain View Supply, Shoshone Rose Casino, the Legacy Natural Gas, Wyoming Community Bank, and Sage West for helping make the streaming on YouTube possible this evening. And we'll be right back with our Sutherland starting lineups right after this.
Your friends and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new.
They'll have Quincy Gwynna. Starting will be Paxton Hollingshead, Peyton Bell, Keaton Iron Eyes, and Finn McFadden.
Yeah, I don't see Noah down there.
No, I don't see Noah St. Clair down there. Okay. So the introduction of Dash Madsen, Jay Kaiser, Casey Walker, Isaac Linford, and Ashton Colangelo being made here. And of course, interesting, Linford is the guy that has the mask on, the clear plastic mask.
That's got to be a nightmare playing with that thing on. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, not only are you sweaty, but I mean, does it get foggy? I don't know.
So for the Lander Tigers, Peyton Bell. Finn McFadden is coming out for the Tigers. So we have Peyton Bell and Finn McFadden, Quincy Gwynna, Keaton Iron Eyes, and Paxton Hollingshead going to be the starters for Lander. So the Tigers are out at center court. Coming into the center court for the Mountain View Buffaloes is Ashton Colangelo. So it's going to be Paxton Hollingshead against Ashton Colangelo as we get this game started. And the tip goes to the Lander Tigers. Peyton Bell has it across the timeline. Moves to the right-hand wing. On the far side it goes. Underneath, back over to Iron Eyes in the paint. Kicks it back out on top to McFadden. McFadden underneath to Hollingshead. Back out to Bell. Bell, Tigers running a very quick offense right here. Now with it is Bell in the lane. Lace it up and in. Peyton Bell. And Lander takes the early lead. Lander 2, Mountain View Buffaloes 0. Here's Colangelo over to Walker. On top of the key to Kaiser. Kaiser on the near side. Colangelo. Back over to Kaiser. Kaiser at the baseline, can't shoot, and he tries to throw it over. Stolen away by the Tigers. 3 on none. Finn McFadden in for 2.
That hit the rim first, then the backboard.
That's right. 4-0. We played 1 minute here in this game in Lander and Mountain View. Far side outside, Colangelo on top of the key. Hands it off to Linford. Linford, far side to Madsen. Madsen in the lane, puts up a shot and is fouled. And so he'll have 2 shots fouled in the middle of the lane by Peyton Bell. His first, Lander's first foul. And Madsen at the free throw line for the Buffalo. He averages 16 points a game. He's their leading scorer. And that one takes the long way around the rim and bounces in finally. 4-1 now, Lander with the lead. Madsen gets both of them. So he's 2 for 2. Tigers with a 2-point lead. Bell brings it down on the right-hand wing. Bell to Hollingshead. Back to Bell. Bell, far side. Goes to Quincy Gwynna underneath the basket to McFadden. He kicks it back out. Iron Eyes has it now in the lane. Underneath McFadden. No, I'm sorry. That was Paxton Hollingshead who got that. So Lander goes up 6-2. A little shot up by Mountain View is not good. Here's another shot up by Madsen. It's up, off, not good. Hollingshead with the rebound for Lander. Tigers come down into the forecourt on the far side outside. On the near side now, Quincy Gwynna just around the paint, kicks it over to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes on top of the key to McFadden. McFadden to Iron Eyes. The ball gets away, but picked back up. Here's McFadden just outside the 7-foot line. Underneath to Iron Eyes. Shots up and in. Keaton Iron Eyes. And Lander goes out now 8-2 on our Golden Buffalo Jewelry scoreboard. Dash Madsen brings it down for the Buffalo off to Jay Kaiser. Colangelo has it. And here's a shot up and off the back. Not good by Walker. Rebounded by Hollingshead for Lander. Off to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes to Hollingshead on top of the circle. Back to Keaton Iron Eyes in the paint. Kicks it out to McFadden. Now to Bell, back to McFadden. McFadden in the lane, shoots and
That's just good
scores.
offense right there. That's patient offense. Good job by the Tigers.
And a timeout is called by Mountain View's coach, Dustin Rees. Lander 10, Mountain View 2. We'll be right back.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
You need it.
Bernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. We've played 3 minutes of the first quarter. Lander with a 10-2 lead. Finn McFadden scoring 4 points. Peyton Bell 2. Keaton Iron Eyes 2. And Paxton Hollingshead 2. Even scoring here for the Lander Tigers. Buffalo will have the ball out in the backcourt. Jay Kaiser to take it out to Dash Madsen. Madsen holds his fist up high. That's the call for the play. Underneath Colangelo, ball's knocked away. Turnover, nice break there by Bell. Bell to McFadden, back to Quincy Gwynna. Now Bill has it. Bell launches a 3. It's off, not good. Rebounded by Iron Eyes. His putback is no. And we have a whistle and a foul on the Buffalo. And it goes on 12. That would be Isaac Linford. First personal, and Keaton Iron Eyes goes to the free throw line. Shot's good. He'll get another. Keaton really surprised us a couple of weeks ago, Taryn, when he cut his hair.
Yeah.
He had a lot of hair.
He did that
out
to me
there.
last season too, where he showed up one day with a nice clean cut.
I didn't recognize him for a second. Here's the next shot, good. He got them both. So Lander is out now 12-2 on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Down court, it's Walker. Walker underneath the basket goes to Carr. His shot's not good. Rebounded by McFadden. Finn brings it down off the Hollingshead in the corner. Iron Eyes back to Finn McFadden to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes moves at the free throw line. Far side to Quincy Gwynna. Quincy over to Peyton Bell. Bell off the McFadden in the paint, scores. His third basket.
That's a way to absorb contact right there.
Yeah. Let the floor, slide you along. McFadden just back. He's only played a couple of games since a leg injury earlier this season. Here's Mountain View. Shot is way up, off, not the mark. Iron Eyes with the rebound for Lander. Keaton brings it down on top of the key, off to Peyton Bell. Far side, Gwynna for 3, just a little bit long.
That might have
good.
brought the house down.
Rebounded by Race Carr. That's his name, Race, and his last name is Carr. There is his shot up, and that goes to Casey Walker for 3, and it's 14-5. 11-point lead by Lander here with 3.5 minutes to go, first period of play. Here's McFadden in the paint. Backs up, stops, turns, shoots, and hits.
I hate to say it, but I think that time off did him some good. He looks so confident out there.
Yes, he certainly does. Dash Madsen brings it off to Casey Walker, almost lost it in the lane. Hands it off now to Race Carr. Carr on the far side outside to Colby Rhodes. Colby Rhodes now over to Madsen. Madsen outside the lane, can't penetrate. On top of the key to Kaiser. Underneath the basket it goes. Ball's knocked away, out of bounds, and it'll go to Lander. Turnover by Mountain View.
Who are we going to see? We got Porter Playstead, Teddy Rivera, and the junior, Gavin Romer.
Okay, so McFadden and Peyton Bell are out there along with Gavin Romer. Teddy is out there, and we also have Porter Playstead, I believe. Is that 12 out there in the corner? I think it is. Porter, yeah. Romer on the high post. Gets the ball. Hands it right back to Bell. Bell makes a drive. Kicks it back to Playstead, to Teddy Rivera. Teddy in the paint, stops, kicks it over. Now we have Bell. Bell, soft shot is not good, but he's fouled.
Man, the offense looks really good right now, Ernie. The spacing is great. Everyone's attacking a hip, trying to blow up a hip, get to the middle of the paint, and then kicking out for the advantage to their teammate. It looks so good right now.
Dash Madsen with the foul, and Peyton Bell with the free throw, number 1. Got it good. And Quincy Gwynna back in the lineup for Lander, and Keaton Iron Ice comes out. Peyton Bell at the line. And he makes both of them look flawless. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Lander 18, Mountain View 5. Here's Kaiser. Kaiser over to Walker. Walker, Dash Madsen from on top of the key.
Bank.
And he banks in a 3. 18-8, 10-point lead now by the Tigers. Here's Rivera. Rivera off to Romer. Romer off the glass and in for Lander. Gavin Romer. And it goes 20-8. Now quickly down court. Madsen for another 3. This
Grab
one
it, Gavin.
Bounces off the back iron. Romer with the rebound for Lander. Off the Bell. Long pass down court. Underneath Romer in the glass.
Get in there. Big man with the hustle.
Gavin Romer now with 2 baskets, 22-8, minute and a half to go here, first period of play. Around the horn it goes. There's Kaiser has it. Kaiser underneath the basket to Carr. Carr long on top to Madsen. Madsen looking. Now he makes a move to the right, gives it to Walker. Walker at the free throw line, moves in and is fouled as he goes up for the shot. And he'll get 2 free throws. I think Teddy Rivera, no. Is Porter Place that gets the foul, his first, team's second. Casey Walker at the line. He's got 1 3-ball in tonight's game. Shots up, good. Going up for another shot.
Yeah, the 2 guards for Mountain View really aren't bad. Walker and Madsen.
Yeah.
You know, they shoot the ball pretty well, handle it well, score. They're just a little bit undersized, to tell you the truth. Really is all that it is, or else they might be a force.
Second shot coming up by Walker, and it is also good. So he gets them both, and it's 22-10. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go here. First period of play. Here's Gwynna. Gwynna for the Tigers. Off to Playstead. Underneath. Boy, was he.
Ouch.
Gavin Romer
Come on, Gavin.
was
He's
just
all right.
hacked. And he's down.
Come on, Gavin.
Bending over, I should say, not down. And foul goes on Race Carr. Not a shooting foul. 3rd foul on Mountain View, and quickly Iron Ice is going to come in for Gavin Romer. Did he get poked in the eye? Or?
Well, it certainly looked like it.
Yeah, it certainly looks like he got poked in the eye. He's rubbing his eye. Romer comes out, going right to the trainer, Adam, on the sideline. Here now is Hollingshead. Oh, it rolled around and rolled off.
Still a
Not
great
good.
move.
Rebounded by Madsen. Madsen with 51 seconds to go. Puts up a shot. No, not good. Rebounded by Quincy Gwynna. Gwynna comes down the court on the right-hand side. Fakes a drive inside. Takes his time now. Over on the far side to Hollingshead. Teddy Rivera has it now. Moves across the key to Playstead. Playstead almost lost the basketball over to Rivera. Rivera, are they going to go for the last shot here? I bet they are. 24 seconds to go. Here's Gwynna. Gwynna, one-on-one battle with Madsen.
That wasn't even close to foul.
Court. Down underneath it goes. Iron Eyes. Keaton lays it up, and it's not good. The tip is good. Paxton Hollingshead gets it. There's a long shot at the buzzer. Not good. And after 1 period of play, Lander Valley Tigers 24 and the Mountain View Buffalo 10. We'll be right back after this.
A lot of time. Expressway lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an...
Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Lander 24, Mountain View 10. Lander comes out with Peyton Bell, Quincy Gwinna, Finn McFadden, Keaton Iron Eyes, and Noah St. Clair is out on the court for the Tigers. Mountain View will have the ball to start the second 8 minutes of play. Colby Rolch comes back into the lineup for the Buffalo. Underneath the basket, there's a shot up. It's off, not good. Rebounded by Noah St. Clair. Outlet pass to Bell. Bell brings it down, stops outside the arc. Underneath the Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes is fouled as he goes to the basket. 7:42 to go in the first half, 24-10 Lander. Personal foul goes against Linford, his second. And that's the first team foul here in the second period of play. Coming out now is Isaac Linford and Dash Madsen for Buffalo. Here's Noah St. Clair. Stops, pops from 7. Oh! It rolls just off.
Don't be too aggressive.
He tries to get to the basket. It's won by Carr. Carr brings it down the court, off to Colangelo. And there's a turnover. And it's a 2-on-1. Noah St. Clair for 2. Well, St. Clair comes right out of the locker room and onto the floor and scores right away. 26-10 on our Golden Buffalo Jewelry scoreboard. Here's a shot, whistle, and a foul on Quincy Gwinna. Quincy has the foul, not a shooting foul. First team foul of the second half, or second quarter. And both teams have one team foul each now. Taking it out of bounds is Casey Walker for the Buffaloes. Inbounds pass. There's a quick short jumper by Jay Kaiser. That's up and good. 26-12 now. We've played 1 minute of the second quarter. Peyton Bell brings it down court for the Tigers. Off on the far side to Gwinna. In the middle, Iron Eyes has it. Underneath, Noah St. Clair off the glass. No, not good. Kicked out to McFadden. McFadden to Bell. Bell on the right-hand wing. Back over to McFadden. McFadden on top of the key. Stops, hands it off to Gwinna. Gwinna has the ball knocked away from him. Turnover Lander. So bringing the ball down is Casey Walker. His shot's up, not good.
Oh, wow, there should have been something there.
Noah St. Clair has his pocket picked underneath. Dash Madsen gets the basket. He's the leading scorer now with 7 points for the Buffaloes. Here's Bell again, off to McFadden. McFadden at the free throw line, backs his way into the lane, shoots. It's off mark, not good. Rebounded by Madsen. And Madsen almost loses the ball underneath at the baseline. Can't shoot. Kicks it out on top to Kaiser. On the near side, Walker for 3. No, not good. Rebounded. Well, that's what his 4th rebound. Noah St. Clair down court. McFadden has it. And whistle. And there's a foul underneath on the Buffaloes. It's on number 3, Jay Kaiser. 5:49 to go here in the first half of play. Lander 26, Buffalo, the Buffaloes, Mountain View. Coming out of the game is Quincy Gwinna. Turnover Lander. No, did they say it was tipped by Mountain View. So we have Noah St. Clair, Keaton Iron Eyes, Finn McFadden, Bell, and a foul underneath. 5. That's on.
No. She's they were just resetting the clock. It didn't run after they inbounded.
Okay.
Shouldn't it be Shouldn't they take it out?
They shouldn't. Yeah. Okay. Lander has it right in front of the Mountain View bench into McFadden. McFadden, Iron Eyes with a block there to open up some lane. Back to Iron Eyes now to Bell. Bell on the far side outside in the corner to St. Clair. Whistle and called for traveling. And just with that, Coach Stu Mullins calls a timeout on the floor. 5:32 to go until halftime. Lander 26, Mountain View 14.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles. Open membership, one voice, one vote, mem.org.
5:32 to go, first half of play. Lander with a 12-point lead, 26-14 over the Mountain View Buffaloes. Mountain View will bring the ball in. Dash Madsen has it. He'll bring it across the timeline. Madsen over to the left-hand wing. Back to Kaiser. Underneath to Colaglio. There's a shot up. Not good. Rebounded by Bell. Bell on the outlet pass. Oh, and he throws it away. Intended for Hollingshead, but Hollingshead was out of position for that. So Mountain View gets it in the backcourt again with Kaiser. Into Madsen. Madsen hustles it up a little bit this time across the timeline. On the right-hand side, Colangelo has it. Now on the near side, Walker. Walker underneath the basket. Turn him around. Jump shot is good by Colangelo. His first 2 points. Down court, here's
Tigers
whistle.
just need to slow down.
Tigers, yeah, that's their 5th turnover. And they've been like 5 in a row here. 4:52 to go, 26-16, 10-point lead. Mountain View has a chance to cut into it again. Dash Madsen down court. There's a long 3 ball.
Yeah, that's how it
Casey Walker
That's how it happens.
gets it. And it's 26-19. So the Tigers need to slow down a little bit here and get some good shots rather than try to hurry it down the floor. Here's Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes at the free throw line. Backs his way into the lane. 7-footer is good. Keaton Iron Eyes with the basket. And he now has 5 in the game. There's a shot up and good by Colangelo. He's had 2 in a row now. 4:18. We're almost halfway through the second period of play. Tigers come down. Hollingshead has it off to McFadden. Near side. Bell. Bounce pass over to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes in the lane.
Nice
off
move.
the glass. It just misses. Rebounded by Madsen. Madsen comes down for the Buffaloes. Madsen drives the baseline, has the ball taken away from him. Turnover. Lander has it now. They've got numbers. Here's St. Clair off the glass. No. Rebounded by Iron Eyes, and the ball's taken away from him. That could have been a jump ball. Down court it goes to Walker. Walker to Carr to Madsen. 3.5 minutes to go. On top, Walker. Walker drives the baseline. Up and one. Walker gets it. And the personal foul goes against Hollingshead. That is his first personal. And coming out now is Finn McFadden and Noah St. Clair. Gavin Romer comes in. And Quincy Gwynn is back in. At the line, Casey Walker. He has 10 points in the game. Shot's good. Now he has 11. 28-24, 4-point lead. It was 12 just a minute ago. Lander got a little hurry with the ball and lost some possessions. Here's Bell for 3. It's off the back of the iron. Not good. Rebounded by Mountain View's Kaiser. Long pass down court. Madsen has it on the baseline. Can't shoot. Kicks it back out. With it now, Kaiser. Kaiser on top of the key to Carr. Carr over to Walker. Walker, 3 minutes to go in the first half. 28-24. Mountain View has fought their way back in. Colangelo's shot, not good. Knocked away by the Tigers. And Lander will have it. Another
Tigers
turnover.
got away with one there. Or,
Yeah,
well,
I think
at least
so.
they got lucky on the
At least
call.
they go. I tell you what, Dustin Rees is not happy with some of the calls here already today. 4-point lead by Lander, 28-24, 2:45 to go here, first half of play. Quincy Gwynna to Iron Eyes, who faked the shot to Romer. Romer in the paint, back out to Bell. On top, Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes kicks it behind him to Gwynna. Quincy, whistle, and a travel. So Mountain View can cut into the Tiger lead here with 2.5 minutes to go. Lander only leads by 4, 28-24. Used to be 28-14 here a little while ago. Lander has committed quite a few turnovers. Underneath, here's a shot up and in by Jay Kaiser. And timeout called by Lander. 2:18 to go. It's a 2-point game, and we'll be right back.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year. And this year, enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
2 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Lander leads 28-26. The Buffaloes have had a tremendous comeback here on a whole bunch of Lander turnovers, about 5 in a row. So the Tigers have the ball. Coming into the forecourt with it is Peyton Bell. Bell hands it off to Gwynna. Quincy over to Hollingshead. Paxson now over to Bell on top of the key. Bell back over to Gwynna, underneath to Gavin Romer. Gavin has the ball knocked away from him, picked up fortunately by Gwynna. On top now, Bell has it. Near side, Hollingshead back over to Bell. Bell almost lost the ball that time. Iron Eyes has it under the basket, shoots and scores. Nice drive by Keaton Iron Eyes. He worked his way under the basket and had a good 4-footer, 30-26. Down court. Here's Carr. Carr gives it off over to Walker. Walker at the free throw line. Stop. Turns, shoots. No, not good. Foul shot. No, not good. Rebounded by Walker. Whistle. And we have what? Foul on Lander. On Romer. So Gavin Romer gets the foul, his first. Only the third team foul. Had a scrum for it on the floor. Madsen to take it out. Brings it in to Walker. Walker underneath, throws it away. Nice grab that time by Gavin Romer. Down to Quincy Gwynna. Romer has it in the paint. Turnaround jumper, just a little long. Not good. Madsen rebounds for the Buffaloes. Down comes Mountain View. Colangelo has it. Shot is up and one. And that's going to be on Romer again. That's his second. 30-26 with a minute to go here in the first half of play. Ashton Colangelo at the free throw line. He has 4 points in the game, now 5. Finn McFadden comes back into the lineup for Gavin Romer. And the second shot coming up here by Colangelo. And it's not good, and the rebound goes to the Tigers. Quincy Gwynna gets the rebound. Down court he comes, 50 seconds to go, first half. Lander by 3. Here's Bell. Bell all the way in, lays it up and in. Peyton Bell. And he now has 6 points in the game. It's 32-27. 38 seconds to go. Around the horn it goes. Madsen has it right now in the lane. Oh, if that wasn't a travel, I don't know what was. And there's a shot going up again by Colangelo. Where's that official that likes to call traveling? Okay, Peyton Bell will bring it down. 20 seconds to go. Lander will go for the last shot here. Madsen harassing him in the forecourt. Bell, bounce pass over to Iron Eyes. Back to Bell. 7 seconds to go. Here's Bell. He's got a lane. Lays it up and in. Peyton Bell. Yes. And there's the end of the first half of play. And after the first half, Lander 34 and 29 by the Mountain View Buffaloes.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and the better service.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you. And in that period, tell you what, Mountain View had all the momentum, as you mentioned earlier, Taryn. They outscored Lander 19-10 in that period. Lander led by 14 at the end of the first period of play. They extended that out to 20, and then the Buffaloes came roaring back. And tell you what, Ashton Colangelo had 7 points in that period. Casey Walker had 6. Jay Kaiser had 4. Dash Madsen had 2. And tell you what, the Buffaloes came right back out and made this a game again.
Yeah, kind of like we were talking in the pregame show, Ernie. They're just a scrappy bunch of kids. And, you know, when you're a team that's going to play till the very last end, you know, without ever giving up, that's hard to play against, and especially 3 times in one season.
Yeah, it certainly is. Lander was led in scoring by 3 players with 8 points. Peyton Bell, Finn McFadden, and Keaton Iron Eyes all had 8. Had 4. Noah St. Clair had 2. Lander has 6 turnovers and Mountain View has 7. But Lander had 5 of those in a row. And that's what allowed Mountain View to really put a dent on the scoreboard. And we'll be right back right after we take this timeout.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce,
Drew, the Tigers really came out today on fire, didn't they?
Yeah, we shot the ball well. You know, we started out 0-7 against them, missed some assignments and let a girl knock down a 3, and then just didn't get to our spots. And, you know, we called a timeout, talked about it, and then we went on an 11-2 run. And, you know, I thought we shot the ball really, really well, but it didn't come down to just one person shooting the ball. It was the ball movement that we actually had that made it so we got so many open shots tonight.
Yeah, you had 4 players in the double figures, led by Reagan Reinhardt with 15. Boy, she sure had a good game today.
Yeah, Dagan had a great game. I mean, she's a really good shooter. She's always at the top of our shooting drills. It's just, you know, sometimes she doesn't have it on that night, and you know, when she makes that first one and gets that confidence going, it's awesome because I know how good of a shooter she really is.
Well, I tell you what, I think you had Powell surprised at the beginning of the game because they'd won 2 from you this year, and you guys came out and were unstoppable.
Yeah, I knew that they had won 2 against us, but I kind of flipped that story and talked to the girls about last year we beat them twice and then ended up having to play them at regionals, and they ended up getting the better of us there. And I told them that I'd wanted a little bit of revenge, you know, from that game and then even the ones earlier this season. And if we just came out and played as hard as we absolutely could, I knew that we could beat them. But it really came down to we played some beautiful team basketball tonight, and defensively I thought we did a really, really good job.
I think the defense was the key to the game, actually.
I would agree.
Yeah.
You know, our zone really kind of flustered them after we kind of had to talk about it and making sure that they were getting to the right spots. But just not allowing them to get easy shots. I don't know how many their bigs had, but I know it wasn't a ton. Okay,
Yep.
4 and 13, she had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
But, you know, number 2, I knew that she wanted to get to right in front of the rim, and I kept telling them, you have to communicate it. And we did a pretty good job of that. But, you know, I just thought we played a really, really solid game overall.
Well, overall it was from the very beginning of the game. You know, you got down 7-0, but then you came right back and then it was over.
Yep, it's a game of runs.
That's right.
And
you guys had some good ones.
Yep, and then, when we had those runs, I told them you just have to keep pushing the gas pedal to the floor because you can't just let them come back into it. I think we pushed it to 24-ish at one point. And then just had some young mistakes coming down the stretch. I begged them to take a 5-second call rather than a live ball turnover at the end. But, you know, we're learning still. We're not obviously fully polished as a team, but, you know, those are great learning experiences for all of our girls.
Well, it's great here in the regional tournament to come up with a full game. I thought you played 4 quarters tonight.
Yeah, I thought we played a solid 4 quarters, you know, and it's hard to do. It doesn't matter what year it is, what time it is. But, you know, when you can come out and play a full 32 minutes of basketball, it'll put you on top most of the time.
Coach Drew Powell, congratulations. Now you move on to the semifinals, and you get the winner of Pinedale and Warland tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Yep, we get Pinedale, come out, support, fill the crowd, be loud. And you know, I think we can really get them. We have to run some shooters off the line, but if we can play like we played tonight, we have a chance.
That's right. Coach Powell, thanks a lot. We've got Dagan Reinhardt was our player of the game. Yeah. All right, good luck tomorrow. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, thank you so much.
You betcha. Coach Drew Powell, the head coach of the Lander girls basketball team, joining us here at halftime. And looking at our scoring, as I mentioned earlier, Tigers had Peyton Bell, Finn McFadden, and Keaton Ironeyes with 8 points in the game, 4 by Gavin Romer, 2 by Noah St. Clair. Romer has 2 personal fouls. That's the most of any of the Tigers. On the far side, we had just 7 points by Dash Madsen, held him to 2 in that second period. 4 points by Jay Kaiser, and we had, let's see, that's 16 points by Casey Walker, and down court it was Ashton Caneglio, and he has a total of 7 points at halftime. This is our United States Marine Corps halftime show. Thank you for joining us. I think we had the camera go fizzy on it. There we go. We got her back.
Oh, just in the nick of time.
All right, just in the nick of time. Thank you.
You know, sometimes you click the button, it doesn't click, and then you click it again, and it
clicks.
So I don't know what to do about that.
The United States Marine Corps has been the sponsor of our halftime show. Their recruiting office is on the 400 block of Main Street in downtown Riverton. And remember, you don't join the Marines, you become one. Stop by their recruiting office today and learn what opportunities are available for you in the United States Marine Corps. Okay, we are ready to go with our fourth period. Lander leading by 5, 34-29. Keaton Iron Eyes will take it out, and the Lander Tigers will have it first here in the third period of play. He gives it off to Peyton Bell on top to Noah St. Clair. St. Clair on top to Bell. We also have McFadden out there.
That's a foul. He's just grabbing his. Good Lord, he's bear hugging.
They're letting them play pretty good here. We've seen a lot of fouls that haven't been called. Here's Hollingshead in the corner to Bell for three. It's long, not good. Rebound tipped out to Carr, and he travels. So Lander will have it at half court. Right next to the official scorer's bench, Paxson Hollingshead to take it out. Into Peyton Bell. Bell goes over to the left side in the corner to Iron Eyes, back to Hollingshead. Hollingshead to Bell. Bell at the free throw line, turns, shoots, and it's a little bit short. Rebound by Isaac Winford over to Colangelo, I'm sorry. And there's a shot up and good by Madsen for three, and it's a 2-point game now, 34-32. Here's Bell off to Finn McFadden, back to Bell on the far side, on top to Hollingshead. He kicks it outside, almost had a lane there, but it closed really fast. Here's Iron Eyes with the ball, and he moves his way in. Shot is up, good. Keaton Iron Eyes. He now with 10 points in the game. Here's a long one by Colangelo. Up, off, not good. Rebounded by Hollingshead for Lander. Off to Bell. Now off to McFadden. McFadden at the baseline. Kicks it over to Noah St. Clair. Noah from 5 feet is fouled as he goes up for the shot. Good decision by Noah that time.
Yeah, I was thinking he would throw it across the court to an open three-point shooter, but yeah, drawing the foul, good thing. Go to the line, and he's been solid at that. Well, I'm not even going to say nothing about the free throw line.
That's right. We're not going to say anything. Well, maybe we should have said something. He missed it. But Noah will get the second one. His first free throw tonight. He only has 2 points in the game. Shots up, good. And he found his range. 37-32, 5-point lead. 6.5 minutes to go in the period, in period number 3. Down court, it's Walker for the Buffaloes. Madsen has it. Far side, Colangelo. Ball high above his head. Gives it off to Carr. Carr drives the lane and is fouled.
Yeah, good call.
So the Tigers get the foul, and it's Iron Eyes, his first personal foul. First team foul. And going to the line is Carr. He hasn't scored in the game tonight. And he still hasn't missed the free throw. Toes the charity stripe. Second shot is up. It's not good. Rebounded by Noah St. Clair. Off to Peyton Bell for Lander. Peyton across the timeline all the way down. Off to Iron Eyes. Whistle. And we have an offensive foul on Noah St. Clair. His first. So that nullifies the Lander possession. 6 minutes to go here. Third period. Lander by 5. Here's Madsen flashing a sign for their play. Gives it off to Kaiser. Now on the near side, Walker traveled with the ball. So the two teams trade turnovers here. 5:52 to go. Okay, here comes Peyton Bell. Bell just across the timeline. Bell over to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes back to the near side. Noah St. Clair
That's a
up
block.
and in. 2 points. Well, they're sure letting them play, aren't they,
they are.
Darren? Yeah.
You know, that's probably to Landers' benefit. They're bigger, more physical team.
And we have a foul called on this side. It's going to be against Iron Eyes, and that will be his second. Oh, it's on Hollingshead. I'm sorry. I thought it was a 4 she held up. Okay, so the Buffaloes have the ball out of bounds underneath the Lander basket. Far side, Colangelo with it. Near side, Walker. Walker backs up a few steps. Makes a move to his right side. Blocked out at the baseline. Whistle and a foul on the floor on Paxton Hollingshead.
They were really letting them play in the first half. Now we've got 5 fouls here in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah. So Hollingshead comes out. Quincy Gwynna comes in. Inbounds pass, and it goes in. Nice play to Madsen. Just stepped right in and scored. Here's Noah St. Clair. Ball is knocked away from him and blocked. Bell almost takes it away on the rebound. Madsen coming down. Tigers by 5 on the near side or far side. Walker to Colangelo. Colangelo at the free throw line, kicks it on the top to Kaiser. Back over on the near side, Walker. Colangelo has it now. Back to Madsen. Madsen on the far side outside, can't penetrate. And there's a long shot for 3, not good. Tigers rebounded by St. Clair. Peyton Bell brings it down the court quickly for the Tigers. Bell all the way on the near side to Gwynna. On top to McFadden. In the corner. In and out on a 3-ball by Keaton Iron Eyes. Rebound goes to Mountain View. There's Walker with it on the baseline. Shot is good. Casey Walker gets it. And it's a 3-point game. 39-36. 4 minutes to go here in the third period. We're halfway through. There's the ball knocked away. Turnover by the Tigers. McFadden had it knocked out of his hand. Down court comes Madsen. Madsen stops. Whistle, travel. 10th turnover by the Buffaloes. Coach Dustin Rees has a look of disdain on his face. He didn't like that call very much.
The Tigers are, they look like 5 individuals out there, not playing as a team right now. I know they're still shaking off the halftime rust, but it's time to start taking really good care of the basketball and prioritizing your shot selection. It's that time of the season.
Romer comes into the game and going out of St. Clair. Tigers have it inbounded. There's Teddy Rivera in the game now. Near side to Peyton Bell. To Gwynna inside. Iron Eyes puts up a shot. It's blocked. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Lander. Well, Keaton had the shot he wanted, but it was blocked. One of the players jumped up and blocked it. 3:22 to go in the third. Lander by 3, 39-36. Inbounds to Teddy Rivera. Teddy gives it over to Quincy Gwynna. Quincy drives down over to to Teddy Rivera. Back over to Bell, who's calling some instructions. Now to Gwynna. Gwynna far side to Rivera. Back to Gwynna. Gwynna makes a move to the right. Off to Rivera. Shot is knocked away. Turnover Lander. They're 8th. 2:50 to go. 3-point game. Down court is Colby Roltz. Roltz in the corner. Can't shoot. Off now to Kaiser, who does. Shot's not good. Rebound on the floor, and there's a foul on Lander. No, foul on Mountain View. Personal foul goes against Linford, and that is his 3rd. Dustin Rees really upset with that call. He's got his arm around the official now. Coming into the game is Race Carr, and coming out of the game is Linford. Lander has it in the backcourt. 2:40 to go, leading 39-36. Tigers' Peyton Bell brings it into the forecourt, moves to his left side, drives all the way in, flips it up, and is fouled. He got the foul in the lane. He'll be shooting 2.
Man, he really goes from 4th to 5th gear.
Yeah, he does.
Drop of a hat.
Dash Madsen picks up the personal foul. And at the line is Peyton Bell. Good. He'll get another one.
Might come down to that tonight, Ernie, the free throw shooting.
It could very well. We've seen so many games that have. Bell's second shot is not good. Rebounded by Walker from Mountain View. 4-point lead by Lander. 2:20 to go here, third period. Almost a steal. Here's Madsen for three. He got it. Wow, that guy is dangerous out there. He's such a good shot. That's his third tray, and it's a 2-point game, 40-36. Oh, they called that a 2-pointer. So here's Teddy Rivera over to Hollingshead to Bell. Bell's shot's good. So I've got to change that over here to a 2-point. Bell with it down, or I'm sorry, Roltz with it. Roltz gives it off to Walker. He puts up the shot, not good. Romer high for the rebound, but it's taken away, and Romer is fouled.
I really thought maybe that one might go unnoticed, but
yeah.
I was going to say you can hear the slap from up here.
Fourth foul on Mountain View, and Linford comes back in, and going out of the game is Carr. Romer brings it in for the Tigers with 1:40 to go here in the third. Lander by 4 points, 42-38. Here's Bell, lost the dribble, picked it up to Guena. Guena drives around the key, backs up off to Bell. Bell goes in the lane, off to Hollingshead. Hollingshead turns around, shoots, does not score. Tip is up, rebounded by Bell. Bell has it taken away. Timeout. They've got an injured player, for God's sake. Stop the play. Stop the play. He was down on the play for such a long time, and the officials never stopped it. And on the foul on the far side, Iron Eyes picked up his third foul. Romer is down. Looks like he's done some damage to his lower leg. And he might be there a while. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
Shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that, too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Okay. At the free throw line, Dash Madsen, he's 2 for 2 tonight. He had 7 points at the break. He now has 13, 15, 17. And they're going to clean the floor because he was on the floor and there was some perspiration there, and they're cleaning the floor where Gavin Romer went down.
Shooting for the Buffaloes, number 1, Dash Madsen.
Not Lovell, it's Mountain View. Okay, Mountain View, Dash Madsen at the free throw line. He has 2 shots. It's a 4-point lead, 67 seconds to go in the third. No good. He missed it. He'll get one more. Madsen averages 16 a game. And he got the second one. So it's a 3-point lead, 42-39 for Lander, 64 seconds to go. Tigers have got the ball. Quincy Guena off to Iron Eyes, off to Bell. Bell in the lane, puts up
That's
a layup.
flop, and it should be a block.
Good. No foul called on the play. Down court, Madsen hits a basket.
It's so dangerous when you fall under a guy's feet like that. It should be a block.
43 seconds to go, 42-41, 1 point lead. The closest Mountain View has been all night long since the opening play. Tigers come down. Here's Rivera, 30 seconds to go. Iron Eyes has it. In the corner, Noah St. Clair to Bell. Outside, Gwynna to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes stops at the free throw line. Off to Rivera, 16 seconds to go. Landers looking for the last shot. On top to Bell.
Just take him off the dribble.
Bell, 5 seconds to go. Stops, shoots, hit. Oh, no, he didn't. Hey, it looked good, didn't it? Yeah, but it didn't. Okay, so after 3 periods of play, Lander 42. Tigers only scored 8 points that half. And the Buffaloes 41, and they scored 12 points in that half. We'll be right back.
With S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
A proud sponsor of this.
8 minutes to go in this one. Mountain View trails by 1. Lander leads 42-41, but Mountain View will have the basketball, looking for their first lead of the game. Dash Madsen brings the ball into the forecourt. Over to Walker. Walker, Colangelo. Colangelo for 3. It's not good. Rebound, however, goes to...
Get on the court. Boy, Keaton.
The Tigers.
That's game-winning stuff.
Off to Rivera, lays it up and got it.
Whew, sorry, Ernie.
Yeah, that's all right. Underneath, on the back call against the Tigers. That underneath the basket, that's going to go on Noah St. Clair, and that's his second.
I get so fired up when I see a guy sacrifice his body, especially after having his whole season ripped away from him last year. He lays his body down for the team to get that basketball. What an awesome kid. Of course, that's Keaton Iron Eyes.
Casey Walker hits the free throw. He'll have one more. And it now goes a 2-point lead for Lander, 44-42. Casey Walker. Up, no good. Rebounded by Bell.
Let's go.
Bell coming down the court quickly. Stops midway between the two lines. Pass over to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes at the free throw line to Rivera. Rivera to Bell. Bell, far side outside. Gwynna. Now Rivera. Rivera in the lane. Kicks it back to Iron Eyes for 3.
That was all set up by Teddy Rivera's shot fake. And that's why you do it in practice, and that's what happens in a game. Dribbles and passes to a wide open shooter.
There's a shot up.
Rebound it.
Not good. Rebounded by Iron Eyes for the Tigers. Keaton brings the ball down. Lander 47, Mountain View 42. Here's Rivera. Rivera on the far side to Bell. Bell whistle. Oh, called for traveling. Well, Stu Mullins, that brought him off the bench. 47-42, 5-point lead by Lander, 6:44 to go. Here's the inbounds pass to Dash Madsen. Red-headed kid. Down court. There's Roltz. Roltz underneath. Shot is up and in by Kaiser. Kaiser with 6 points in the game. 47-44, a 3-point lead. Tigers coming down the court. There's Rivera. Rivera on the far side on top of the key to Iron Eyes. Keaton drives the lane and has the ball knocked away from him. Turnover, Lander. Coming all the way down, Walker lays it up. No, not good. Rebound goes to Mountain View. Here's a shot by Madsen. No, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Bell. Well, Bell was collided into. No call. Now we'll go over to Rivera. Quincy in the paint. Turns. Shot is off. Not good. Rebound by St. Clair. His turnaround jumper is good. Noah St. Clair with 7 points now. 49-44. Lander with the lead. 5:40 to go. Here's Roltz. Roltz gives it over to Walker. Walker drives, lanes, and one. Walker with a beautiful drive that time and was fouled by the Tigers' Rivera. That was Teddy's first personal foul. And the second. Gwynna comes out of the game and Finn McFadden comes in. Kaiser at the free throw line. Lander by 3. Here's the old-fashioned three-point play by Jay Kaiser. It's good. So it's a 2-point game and a timeout by Mountain View. And I'll keep it right here. Yeah. So the Tigers, 5:34 to go in the game. They lead by 2. They've led the entire way. It got down to 1 point at one time, but the Tigers in the first half had a 20-point lead, and the Mountain View Buffaloes have come right back. I tell you, the Mountain View Buffaloes, Jay Kaiser has 3 points in this quarter, as does Casey Walker, so that's 6 points. Lander has 7 in the period. So this is going to be a close game, a close finish, like the first one in Lander was, that the Tigers won by 3, 59-56. Then down in Mountain View in the big dome down there, it was the Tigers winning 66-53. 5:34 to go. Tigers come out of the huddle. (49-47). Tigers will have the ball in the backcourt. Noah St. Clair to take it out for Lander. Mountain View is way back on defense at half court. Now they go back even further, three-quarter court. Here comes Peyton Bell. Bell off to Finn McFadden. Iron Eyes. Rivera. Rivera on the far side outside to Bell. Bell drives over to McFadden. Three-pointer by Rivera is up, off, not good. Rebounded by Dash Madsen. Madsen for Mountain View comes down with Casey Walker handling the ball now. Walker over to Madsen. Madsen drives the baseline, puts up a shot, it's good! And the score is tied at 49 apiece. 4:50 to go in the game. Here now is Bell in the corner. Noah St. Clair lays it up and in. Noah St. Clair. And Lander again by 2. Mountain View with the ball. There's a shot by Walker for 3, and they take the lead. 52-51 Mountain View. This is just like that last game we had with Lyman. The score just going back and forth here in the final couple of minutes. We're almost halfway through the third. We've got 4:15 to go. Lander on top. There's Peyton Bell off to Finn McFadden. McFadden back to Bell on the far side outside. Bell backs his way into the lane. Ball is knocked away and picked up by Mountain View. Turnover Lander, their 11th. Madsen, their leading scorer, has got the ball just outside the arc. Goes over now to Walker, who hit that last 3. Underneath to Roltz, back on top to Carr. Carr hands it off to Walker. Walker with the basketball, backs up, 3:38 to go. The Mountain View Buffaloes leading by 1. There's almost lost the ball. They throw it away. Turnover.
Okay, Tigers.
Walker had a chance and he tried to hit the corner but threw it out of bounds. Coming out of the game now is Carr, and coming in is Jay Kaiser for the Buffaloes. Peyton Bell brings it down. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Mountain View by 1. Here's Bell. Off to Iron Eyes. Near side. Noah St. Clair. Noah drives the baseline,
No,
shoots,
that's crap.
and a player control foul on Noah St. Clair.
That's a
The official said he led with the shoulder, and Stu Mullins is just shaking his head. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. 1 point lead by Mountain View. Down court. Here's Kaiser. Shot is up. No, not good. Tip is up and not good.
Rebound.
Another tip is up and a foul is called on Lander. Personal foul on Peyton Bell. His second. And going to the free throw line is Isaac Linford, who hasn't scored tonight. Linford wearing that acrylic mask. Shot is up. Good. 2 point lead. One more shot for Isaac Linford. Averages only 4 points a game. Shot is up. This one is not good. Rebounded by Noah St. Clair. Tigers quickly down the court. Noah all the way. He's fouled. Noah went coast to coast, and the personal foul against Isaac Linford. That's his fourth. Noah St. Clair at the free throw line for the Tigers. He's 1 for 2 tonight. 1 for 3. That one bounced off. Not good. 2 point lead by the Mountain View Buffaloes, 53-51 here in the game. St. Clair back to the charity stripe. This one's not good. Rebound goes to Mountain View. Walker grabbed the carom off the Dash Madsen. 2:40 to go in the game. Back to Walker. Walker, Madsen. Madsen drives the baseline and no good. Oh, I'm surprised there wasn't a foul on that one. And here we go. Iron Eyes has it now for the Tigers. Off to Peyton Bell. Bell in the lane for 2. 53-53. Madsen all the way down, shoots and scores. Coast to coast for Madsen. And it's 55-53. 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the game. Mountain View with the lead. Here's Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes in the lane, off the Bell. On top to Hollingshead. Back to Bell. Bell at the free throw line gives it to McFadden. McFadden shoots and scores. Finn McFadden. And a timeout is called. 55-55, under 2 minutes to go in the game. And Taryn, this one's turning out to be another heart stopper.
How many times are they going to do it to us, Ernie? Man, these close games just get your heart going.
Yeah, really.
You know what I mean?
So the winner of this game will move on and play at 8 p.m. tomorrow night against the winner of Cody and Pinedale. The loser of this game will, let's see, they play the loser of game 1, which is Worland. The loser plays Worland at noon tomorrow in the field house. Powell beat Worland earlier in the night. No, I'm sorry. Worland plays Lyman tomorrow.
No, you had it right, just 1:30. Loser plays Worland at 1:30.
Yeah, loser plays at 1:30. Okay. All right, here we go. 1:49 to go. We're tied. Mountain View with the ball on the far side. Canaglio on top to Roltz. Roltz drives, shoots. No, not good. Rebound. Iron Eyes for the Tigers. Off to Peyton Bell. Bell brings it into the forecourt over to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes drives over to Hollingshead. Hollingshead has it outside the arc to Finn McFadden. Timeout called by the Lander Tigers.
Full timeout.
A full timeout. So let's take a timeout and we'll be right back.
For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you for the last minute 22 of this game. We're all tied up 55 apiece here in the West Regional Basketball Tournament at Lander Valley High School. Pretty exciting game. Keaton Iron Eyes will take it out for the Cowboys in front of the Lander bench. There's Iron Eyes, McFadden, Bell, St. Clair, and Hollingshead for the Lander Tigers out there.
They're going to run the stall.
Yep. Inbounds pass goes to Bell. Bell on the far side outside. Behind him to Noah St. Clair. You think Lander would go for the last shot here?
Well, we'll see if they're able to run this much time off the clock.
All right, Finn McFadden has it now. Finn drives over to his right side.
Mountain View has fouls to give, too. They can be extremely aggressive right now.
Yeah. There's St. Clair back on top to Finn McFadden. 44 seconds to go. McFadden.
Yeah, not a bad foul at all.
That's Dash Madsen's third personal foul. That's only their second team foul. So they have 2 more fouls to give before that puts Lander at the free throw line. Inbounds to McFadden. McFadden over to Bell. Bell, 35 seconds to go. Bell on the far side, just underneath the timeline. Drives down, stops, off to Iron Eyes. Now to Noah St. Clair, 28 seconds. St. Clair drives across the key. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on Linford, and that's his 5th. Isaac Linford fouls out of the game with 24 seconds to go. Carr is going to come in for him.
Yeah, really not against the Tigers running some more time off here, to be honest with you. If they can take the last shot, the worst thing you can hope for is overtime. Oh,
timeout called by Stu Mullins as Lander was having trouble getting the ball in. So we're going to take one more break and then be back with the end of this game.
West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Well, this one's coming right down to maybe the last shot. It's tied Lander 55, Mountain View 55. There's 24 seconds to go in the game. Lander will have the basketball. Let's see what Coach Stu Mullins has drawn up. Lander will take it out on the far side outside. Noah St. Clair has the ball. And here's the inbounds to Peyton Bell. Bell has the ball knocked away, but he picks it right back up. Bell.
He's going to get 5.
15 seconds to go. Bell all the way down in the corner. Here's Iron Eyes, 9 seconds to go. Noah St. Clair off. Here's Keaton Iron Eyes, shot is up. Oh, not good, and that's the overtime we go to, 55-55. So, let's see, Mountain View scored 14 in that period, and Lander scored 13. And it ends 55-55, so we're going to go into an overtime. Tigers and Mountain View.
Wow.
And we'll be back with the start of overtime right after we listen to this.
In Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed to Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Okay, overtime, here we go. It'll be Dash Madsen in the jumps. No, it won't. It'll be Coneglio. Ashton Coneglio, number 21 for Mountain View in the center jump circle against Paxton Hollingshead. The tip goes to Lander. Hollingshead got the tip to Peyton Bell. Bell moves it into the forecourt, off to Hollingshead. Hollingshead to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes in the lane, over to Bell. Bell in the lane, lays it up and in. Peyton Bell. Lander takes the 57-55 lead. Madsen brings it down to Coneglio for the Mountain View Buffaloes. Coneglio on top of the key to Madsen. Madsen makes a move to his right off to Coneglio.
Oh, he traveled. Yeah,
and
I was going to say.
Turnover by Mountain View, and Lander will have the ball. 3:27 to go in overtime.
Man, I got the Tums out.
Okay.
My stomach's churning.
All righty, here's Peyton Bell. He's going to walk it into the forecourt. Bell moves it over to Iron Eyes. Now to Hollingshead. Back to Iron Eyes. He faked the three. He's in the lane. Kicks it out. Hollingshead for three. And it's no good.
Ironed.
Rebound all the way down court as Walker lays it up and in. And we're tied again. So we're tied at 57. Here's Finn McFadden. Off to Bell. Iron Eyes has it. Iron Eyes off to McFadden. On top, Paxson. To Peyton. Peyton looked like he wanted to shoot. In the lane, lays it up and in!
Come on, Peyton.
Peyton Bell puts Lander up 2.5 minutes in overtime. 59-57. Underneath the basket, Walker. Whistle. There should be foul, traveling or something there. Lander gets the ball on the turnover. Here's Finn McFadden all the way down court. Off to Iron Eyes for three. No, not good. Rebound on the floor, out of bounds, and it will go to Lander.
Peyton Bell is so tired.
Yeah, he is.
Come on, Peyton. 2 more minutes, buddy.
2:12 to go. Lander 59, Mountain View 57. Lander has it on the far side outside. Inbounds to Bell. Bell showing a little fatigue during that break. Peyton brings it all the way down and throws the ball away. Turnover. Here we go. Underneath the basket, it's Madsen. Shot's good. It's not Madsen, but Walker. So it's 59-59 on the turnover. We're all tied up. 1:44 to go. Bell brings it down for the Tigers. He moves over to Hollingshead. Hollingshead in the lane. Oh, he carried the ball. Turnover, Lander. Okay, 90 seconds to go. And it's 59-59. Dash Madsen brings it down for the Buffaloes.
Well, and all the fans and teams from the other gym have made their way into the field house.
So it's a full timeout, and we'll take a break and be right back.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
All right, here we go. Mountain View will have the ball with 1:23 to go, and we're all tied at 59. Inbounds pass goes to Dash Madsen. Coneglio, far side, back to Madsen.
They might try to run clock.
I think that's kind of what they're looking at doing here. Casey Walker with it now, off to Coneglio. Coneglio to Madsen, doing a little weave here in front.
Tigers have no fouls to give.
Yeah, no fouls. They have 4. Under a minute to go now. Here's Walker, off to Coneglio. Walker drives in, stops the line, turns around, 45 seconds to go. Madsen now in the forecourt, guarded by Bell.
30 seconds. Oh. Come on, Tigers.
30 seconds to go. Here's Walker. Walker drives all the way in, lays it up and misses it. Lander rebounds it. Here comes Finn McFadden. Off to Noah St. Clair. 17 seconds to go. Whistle, timeout. We're going to hold it here.
Well, just like the end of regulation, about 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
Tigers going to go for one shot. Come on, Peyton, sit down, buddy. We need you to take it to the rack one more time.
Okay, Lander 59, Mountain View 59. And what were we talking about? A team that beat another team twice in the regular season.
It's so hard.
It's so hard to win the third game against the same team.
You guys just are so familiar with each other. And not only that, these teams are very, especially in how hard they play, are very evenly matched. So it's no surprise at all to see Mountain View right here tied with 15 seconds to go in overtime.
And I tell you what, the crowd is filled in here.
Yep.
There's a lot of people in this gym right now.
Standing up behind us and on the chair, on the stairs here at Bob Carey.
Yeah, we've got on the mezzanine walkway, there are standing room groups of about, 12, 15 kids each. Well, they're on the stairway to the right of us. Okay, it's coming down to this, ladies and gentlemen. 14.8 seconds to go. We're tied at 59. Noah St. Clair to take out the ball for the Tigers.
Oh, come on, Tigers.
No turnovers, Lander. Okay, here's St. Clair with the ball. Into Bell. Bell in the backcourt, guarded by Madsen. Bell comes down, 10 seconds to go.
Go to the hole.
Noah St. Clair. Noah. Oh, turnover. Mountain View has the ball, and it's taken away by Bell, and we're going into second overtime.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. We're going to go into second overtime, folks, 59-59. Tigers had a chance. They couldn't get it. So we'll be right back.
This is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Ernie Over and Sharon Dubley back with you at Landers Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. We are now into our second overtime. 59-59. Landers' last shot at the ball did not go, and Mountain View wasn't able to get a shot off. So here we are, and it's Paxton Hollingshead back in, this time against Race Carr.
It's been 3 different guys each time.
Yeah. Bell gets it for the Tigers. Bell over to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes at the free throw line to Hollingshead. Back to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes outside to Bell. Bell makes a move over to Finn McFadden. McFadden stops to Paxton Hollingshead. Paxton drives it back over to Finn McFadden. Finn McFadden under the lane. Noah St. Clair. Oh, it just rolls off. Not good. So Mountain View will have a shot at taking the lead here. Here's Dash Madsen. Madsen down to Claniglio. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Colby Rolls. Madsen has it on top. Casey Walker. Walker moves to his right, now backs up. Walker still with the ball. There's a bounce pass to Madsen in the lane. Guys. Shot is not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Noah St. Clair coming down. We have Finn McFadden in the lane. Turns around, scores! McFadden puts Lander up ahead, 61-59. Madsen over to Walker. Walker on the near side to Roltz. Roltz on top of the key, Carr. Carr back over to Walker. Walker on the far side. Whistle, timeout called by Mountain View. 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go. And it's Lander 61, Mountain View 59. And this crowd is alive.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it's kind of, you know what it feels like, Ernie? It feels like we're down playing in Mountain View with a crowd like this.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So it's funny to see the tables have turned here at regionals, and we've needed every single voice up in the stands tonight.
I tell you what, the Lander band has been great tonight. The Lander fans have been great tonight, but Mountain View brought a big crowd with them too.
Yeah.
This would be
here we go. Look at center court. We got our little man out there. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Pump him up.
There he goes.
Ooh,
little bit of moves at half court. The crowd is reacting to him.
There's his family right in front of him. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's Daryl Lone Bear right there. That's his grandson. Okay. The number 3 team, Lander, against the number 6 team, Mountain View. And we're in our second overtime.
Stop score. Stopping the score, put it away.
Okay, here we go. Carr with the ball. On the near side, Kaiser gives it over to Walker. Walker on top of the key. You wouldn't think they'd tried to hold the ball here, would you? Well, let's see what they do. Here's Walker. Walker stops over to Madsen for 3. No, rebounded by Lander.
Come get it, Peyton.
Keaton Iron Eyes. Lander leads by 2. Here's Finn McFadden. McFadden with the ball. Gives it off to Hollingshead. To Bell. Bell on the near side. Bell at the free throw line. Drives in. Over to McFadden. Now to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes in the paint. Kicks it over. And outside, Hollingshead. Now to McFadden. Minute and a half to go in the game. Off we go. Here's Hollingshead. Hollingshead on top of the key, loses the basketball, and it goes out of bounds off of Mountain View. Lander, thank goodness, will retain position. 1:27 to go. Noah St. Clair to take it out.
Just get the ball in. Don't need to run a play from this spot. Just get the ball in.
Bell brings it in to Hollingshead, to McFadden. The sophomore backs up all the way to the timeline. Now he moves back top of the key. Off to St. Clair. Noah with the ball. Starts to move.
Just started.
Yeah.
God.
Noah St. Clair off. Minute to go in the game in the second overtime. Here's Finn McFadden. McFadden stops on the near side. Now Bell has it just underneath the timeline. Under 50 seconds to go. Whistle, and it's stolen away. Here's Madsen.
Oh, great
Madsen
hustle by
loses
Pax.
it out of bounds. And it's gonna stay with Mountain View. Well, you can tell these players are a little pooped outside.
Yeah, everybody's totally exhausted. I think everyone in the stands is exhausted. This has been a long game. We started at, what did we, 5:30? Well, no, I guess so. It's only been 90 minutes.
Yep, it's been a fast game. Okay, Mountain View trails with 46 seconds to go, 61-59. Here's the inbounds pass, goes to Carr.
No threes.
Off the Walker. 37 seconds. Walker outside the arc, makes a move in, stops, throws it to Madsen. Madsen can't shoot. Back over to Kaiser. Kaiser, 24 seconds to go. Whistle, timeout, Mountain View.
They have any more timeouts?
22 seconds to go. 61-59. Well, we knew this was going to be a close one. Mountain View will have the ball when time comes back in. We're going to hold it here. Well, Taryn, this one's gone back and forth.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's been a great game to watch, honestly. You know, both teams have fought very hard, and I think if you're the Lander Tigers, you say we're up 2 on defense with 20 seconds to go. I think you're going to take that every single time. So wouldn't be surprised to see the Tigers win the game here on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense wins games. Now we got 2 young players out there. Well, the one kid goes back.
It's pretty cute.
Little not halftime, but timeout entertainment. Just 22 seconds to go. Lander 61, Mountain View 59.
You know what else I like? I like the referees are letting him do it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul. Well, unless he tracked a piece of popcorn or something down onto the court. They're cleaning up where he was dancing.
Yeah.
Well, now he may not get another chance.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, they've picked whatever it is up over to the garbage can. Yeah, there she go. All right. Mountain View has the ball right in front of their own bench. 22 seconds to go. It's Kaiser to take it out for Buffalo. For the Buffaloes. Far side, Madsen. Madsen in the middle of the line to Rolfe. Back over to Wright. Wright's shot is good with 13 seconds to go. It's tied again.
8 seconds.
At 61-61. There's a missed shot by Bell. Down court underneath Canaglio. No!
Oh my gosh.
Third overtime. Another overtime, 61-61. Oh my gosh. Overtime number 3. And no one scored. Well, yeah, we did have. Finn McFadden and Casey Walker both scored.
Oh. Now we got all sorts of little guys out on the court. Everybody's getting their chance. Wow, you almost don't even want to say anything. Just listen to the crowd. It's filling up, Ernie. I'm going to show it a little bit if I can.
Yeah.
Got fans on both the
standing room only on the lower level.
Who's going to jump this time for Mountain View?
We've had 2 different jumpers. It's going to be Dash Madsen.
Wow.
Okay, Hollingshead against Madsen.
Oh, what a great game.
Okay, Hollingshead against Madsen for on the jump. Here's the jump. He goes to Lander. Madsen didn't even jump.
Right.
Here's Peyton Bell off the Keaton Iron Eyes to Hollingshead. Hollingshead drives into the baseline, kicks it outside the Bell. Bell at the free throw line, lays it up, good, and one. Personal foul against Madsen, that's his 4th. Peyton Bell at the free throw line for the Tigers.
Go in.
Good. Yes. Lander 64, Mountain View 61. 3:40 to go in the game. Casey Walker bringing the ball down. Hands it off to Kaiser. Kaiser under to Madsen. Madsen shoots, scores. It's a 2-pointer, so it is a 1-point game. Lander 64, Mountain View 63. On the side, McFadden. McFadden to Hollingshead. Now underneath. On top, Finn McFadden. Iron Eyes for 3. No, wasn't even close. It was an air ball. 3 minutes to go in the third overtime. Madsen on the far side. Madsen off to Walker. Walker the near side to Roltz. Roltz over to Carr. Carr back to Walker. Walker on top of the key. Bounces the ball to the right-hand wing. Now stops outside the arc. Gives it to Madsen. Madsen drives the baseline, shoots, no. Rebounded by Lander's Keaton Iron Eyes. 2:26 to go. Lander by 1 and a foul. Is that Madsen?
It was.
That's 5 on Madsen. Unofficially.
4. Oh, look. Even Lander bench has it as his 5th.
It's 5. 5 fouls.
That's fine.
Well, they missed one somewhere down the line off the official scorers table. Inbounds pass comes to Peyton Bell. He's in the backcourt with 2:21 to go. I had him for 5. The Lander bench had him for 5. The official scorer, the one you have to go by, only had him for 4. So here's Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes has the ball knocked away, picked up, back to Iron Eyes. In the corner, McFadden off the Bell. Bell at the free throw line, shoots, no, not good. 2 minutes to go, 1-point lead by Lander. Here come the Tigers, or the Buffaloes. Casey Walker. Madsen. With it is Walker. Minute 44 to go, third overtime. Whistle, timeout by Mountain View.
Got to be out of timeouts.
Yeah, Mountain View. So let's take a timeout, and we'll be back hopefully with the end of the game.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Okay, folks, minute 37 to go. Mountain View will have the basketball, trailing by 1. It's Lander 64, Mountain View 63. What a game we've had today. Packed house here tonight at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Folks on the mezzanine walkway on both sides of the gym, standing up on the staircases and standing in the doorways. Okay, here we go. Taking it out is Jay Kaiser. Into Walker. 90 seconds to go. Walker drives it across the key. On top, there's Carr on the far side. They don't shoot. Around to Kaiser. On top to Walker. Minute 15 to go. Walker moves it to the right-hand side. Over to Madsen. Madsen at the line. Off to Caniglio. 1 minute to go in the game, in the third overtime. Here we go. White has it. Walker, I mean. Walker, they're obviously trying to go for the last shot here, Karen. Here's Madsen. Madsen back to Walker.
Oh, it's agonizing. Oh, he traveled bad.
And traveling, a turnover. So Lander will get the last shot maybe at 39 seconds to go. Timeout by Mountain View.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is exciting, isn't it?
I know. It's like my mental energy is running out even. It's just such an emotional game.
Okay, 39 seconds to go in the third overtime. Lander has a 1-point lead, 64-63 over the Mountain View Buffaloes. Coach Stu Mullins talking with his starting five down there. Finn McFadden, Noah St. Clair, Keaton Iron Eyes, Peyton Bell, and Paxton Hollingshead. I'm surprised McFadden hasn't taken a shot here. You know, he has 12 in the game, but not, well, yeah, he has one in overtime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go.
Well, 39 seconds left. Both teams are in the bonus now, so I still think you be aggressive and you still attack the middle of the paint.
Yeah.
See if you can't draw a foul and go to the free throw line. If not, don't force anything. No, there's too much time to force a bad shot.
Yep. Okay, Lander has the ball. Here's the inbounds. Oh, Bell almost fell down. We've got 35 seconds to go. Bell into the forecourt now on the left wing. Bell all the way down.
I think Lander might be setting up another timeout.
Here is a foul called on Carr.
Shoot him.
That's his fourth.
Wow, Mountain View's going to take the foul.
Yeah, they want the ball back.
Wow, they fouled quite early.
Yeah, they sure did. Noah St. Clair at the line for 2 shots. Come on, Noah. Shots up. Good.
Didn't play the whole first quarter.
Nope. Okay, here we go. St. Clair back at the line. It can give the Tigers a 3-point lead. And he does not.
Keaton.
Rebound.
Yes.
And it will go to Mountain View. 65-63. The alternating possession to Mountain View.
Still a good thing. Next jump ball goes to the Tigers if we see one more.
That's right. 20 seconds to go. Lander by 2. 65-63. Walker with the ball. Whistle, timeout. Mountain View. It will be a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it here.
And it's their 32nd timeout of the game.
I would like to thank Porter's Mountain View Supply, Shoshone Rose Casino, Legacy Natural Gas, Wyoming Community Bank, and Sage West Healthcare for making the live stream of this game possible tonight. 65 Lander, 63 Mountain View on our Golden Buffalo scoreboard here. And, well, this is having an exciting finish, Taryn.
Yeah, Ernie, you can say that again. I mean, triple overtime, down to 15 seconds, up 2 again. We've seen this before. Now, this time, we need a stop.
Yeah.
You do not want to give up a 3 here, of course.
No, you
don't want to give up a 2 either, but you lose on a 3-pointer.
That's heartbreaking. Okay, timeout Lander. Stu Mullins wanted a timeout. So it's going to be full. So let's take a timeout and we'll be right back.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
We're in the third overtime. There's 14.8 seconds to go. Mountain View will have the ball. The Tigers need a stop or a rebound. They do not want a three-point shot, so keep it away from Dash Madsen. There's the inbound shot. Caniglio, and a foul on the floor against Paxton Hollins.
That's going to send him to the line. And actually, Ernie, that's not a horrible foul. Not much time came off the clock at all. Even if he hits both of these free throws, it's going to come. The ball's going to come back into the hands of the Tigers with 13 seconds left. That's not a bad foul. The only thing that you have to think about now, you've got to secure any chance of a rebound.
You're right.
Cannot have an offensive rebound here.
He gets 2 shots. First is good. He'll get one more.
Clutch.
65-64 Lander.
Got a rebound. You've got a rebound here. Missed it. Oh, and they don't rebound.
And they get the rebound. The shot's up and good! And it's Colby Roltz who gets it. 66-65. Lander calls timeout. Boy, you got to box out, boys. And they did not do that. And Mountain View got the rebound, so Lander's only got 7 seconds to bring the ball down the floor and get a shot or a foul.
Oh my gosh! Well, what can Coach Mullins draw up this week? Last time against last time against Lyman was an incredible out-of-bounds play. Let's see if Coach Mullins can't replicate it one more time tonight in the first round of the regional tournament. Down 1, 7.5 seconds to go. This game's not over.
No, the game is not over. So, you know, there could be a foul if Mountain View gets aggressive. They're probably going to be called to play it close, but don't foul. Because that would give Lander 2 shots with not much time to go. Okay, here we go.
Of all the close games this year, one more, Tigers.
Yeah, here we go. Noah Sinclair to take it out of bounds for the Tigers. Noah brings it in to Bell. Bell in the baseline, stops, shoots, he's fouled. He's fouled.
Come on, Peyton.
Okay, number 3, Kaiser gets the foul. There's 2.7 seconds left. Peyton Bell at the free throw line for the Tigers.
Come on, buddy.
Oh! He missed it.
Come on, Peyton, you can do it, buddy.
One more to tie. At the line. Shot is no good. Mountain View rebounds. That's the game. It's over.
Jump ball.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Definitely got the jump ball before the buzzer. Definitely got the jump ball before the buzzer. I seen his hand go up before the buzzer. There's got to be some time.
Because it will be Lander's possession.
Wow, point 2.
1.2 will be added to the clock. Jump ball situation. Possession arrow.
So they're going to add 1.2 seconds. Lander will have the ball, trailing by 1. if the Tigers don't score
it's
here.
0.2. It's 0.2.
Oh, it's 0.2.
Just enough time for a tip. That's literally
all
it.
we've got is just
going to have to be something right in front of the rim.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy, this one's coming right down. We might have an upset here. The number 6 team now leading the number 3 team. The winner of this game will play in the semifinals tomorrow against Cody. The loser of this game will play Pinedale at 1:30 tomorrow. The winner plays at 8 p.m. tomorrow. So the Tigers will either play at 1:30 against Pinedale if they lose, or if somehow they can win this game, they'll play at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So here we go. Boy, how about this Mountain View team? You've got to give them all the credit in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, here they go. All right, the Mountain View team really raced out there, and the official made him go back a few steps. Okay, 0.2 of a second to go.
Wow, they got a good look.
The shot's not good, and
wow,
Mountain
did he
View
go up with
wins.
his hand? Mullins is saying he called a foul. Now he's walking away. He's running off the court, and they call the foul. But why aren't they issuing a free throw?
The one official raised his hand for a foul, but he ran off the court. Lander loses to Mountain View. So Lander will play Pinedale tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. And the Lander girls play at 5 p.m. Well, Mountain View pulls the big upset. And the Tigers are in the consolation bracket.
Wow.
Lander beat them 59-56 here in Lander on January 17th, and won in Pinedale 66-53 on February 14th. And tonight, Mountain View comes up and wins the game over Lander 66-65. Wow, what a game. 65 here, 66 there. Well, we'll have a post-game show coming up, our Click It and Ticket post-game show, as this huge crowd starts to filter out. What a disappointing night for the Lander Valley Tigers. It has to be. You had plenty of opportunity in this game, but Mountain View wouldn't give up. And you have to give credit to Mountain View. They just would not give up, and they came back. So number 6 beats number 3. And we'll play tomorrow morning against Pinedale or tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 here at Lander Valley High School's Fieldhouse. We'll be back with our post-game wrap-up after we take this timeout.
Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you at the Lander Valley High School Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, where the Tigers lost a stunner tonight by 1 point to the Mountain View Buffaloes, a team they had beaten twice before. And of course, Taryn, we've said this all night long. It's really hard to beat a team 3 times, but it's also hard to beat a team when you have 8 turnovers.
Yeah.
Or 14 turnovers. The Tigers did not do well in that department. I'm just checking here on the free throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the Tigers shot 12 free throws, and they scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were 8 for 12 from the free throw line. And, you know, if you look at the program for this tournament, the back page says, hit your free throws.
Yeah.
And the Tigers tonight missed 4, and that cost them the game. Now, on the other hand, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So Mountain View went to the free throw line 16 times, and they hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They only hit half of their free throws, 8 of 16 unofficially. So Lander hit 8 of 12, and there was 8 of 16 for Mountain View. And Lander loses. They go into the consolation bracket now. And Mountain View has the unenviable task of playing the Cody Bronx tomorrow, the number 2 team in the conference, that just destroyed Pinedale today, 60-31. The other games, it was Powell beating Worland 51-48, and Lovell beat Lyman 70-38. So in one semifinal tomorrow at 6:30, it's Powell against Lovell. In the other semifinal, it's Cody against Mountain View. Then in the consolation bracket at noon, Worland will play Lyman. And then at 1:30, it's Pinedale against Lander Valley. And then the winners of those 2 teams will face the losers of the semifinal games. And then the winners of those will go on for 3rd and 4th place and qualify for state. So it's going to be a long road for the Lander Tiger boys.
Yep.
Got
to win 3 consecutive games now to get into state.
Win 3. So Lander Valley girls are in the semifinals tomorrow. They beat Powell 61-50. And, you know, I don't have those other girls' scores. Were you able to get those, Taryn?
I don't have them yet.
Okay. Well, Lander will play tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And they'll either play Pinedale or Worland. My guess is that they will play Pinedale, since Pinedale's the number 1 team in the state, and they're something like 18-1. So it's a happy night for the Buffaloes from Mountain View High School, and not so happy night for the Lander Valley Tigers. We'll be right back with a recap of the scoring of tonight's game after this break.
Loading at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies.
Okay, Ernie Over and Taryn Debley back with you, and we have Lander Valley head coach Stu Mullins. Boy, it's a tough one tonight, Coach.
Yeah, that's definitely an understatement.
Yeah, well, we had them by 14 early in the game.
Yep.
And they came back. Lander had a lot of turnovers tonight.
Yeah, we had a bunch there in the second quarter. I think we had 2 in the first.
Right, it was very low.
Yeah, sometimes all those things are magnified right at the end, and you're exactly right. The possession in the second quarter with 4 minutes and 30 seconds is just as important as one at the very end. But we had every chance to win it in every single period. Either with the lead, they only had it one time where they were tied, and you got to finish those things. You got free throws to make, and Noah makes one, it's over. And Peyton ties it, it's over. So it is what it is. But again, those things are magnified.
Yeah, well, it is especially painful, I guess, for the boys in the locker room and the seniors. Now you go into the consolation bracket, and let's see, you're going to have to play
Pinedale.
Yep. Tomorrow. So that's another team that has given you fits.
Yeah, for sure. It's another team that we've played really well against, and then they very similar to this type of game when we played them last week, and so they can shoot it, and they'll have revenge on their mind, and we just played 3 overtimes, and so we got to get up tomorrow and see what we're made of.
Well, it seemed to me that some of the Tigers were feeling it in the fourth quarter and then in the overtimes. I noticed the hands on the hips and the hands on the knees, and this was a physical, exhausting game.
Yeah, I think both teams were in that boat, super proud of our kids for continuing to ring the bell and fight. You just need one more point than the other team, and we didn't get it tonight.
This was a physical game tonight.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I thought the officials did an okay job. They were pretty consistent, I felt like, for the most part, and it was. I thought it was fine that way. But yeah, Mountain View we know is super scrappy, and that's how they're going to stay in games, and they did a great job of it tonight.
Dash Madsen, their big guy, scores a lot of points in the game, and he had. What did he have? 23 in tonight's game.
Yeah.
And he hurts you from all over the floor.
Yeah, he's a tricky matchup for sure. And I thought at times we won the battle, and at times he did. And he's that type of player, and I've watched him do it against every single team they've played this year. And so got to tip your hat to him, for playing a great game.
What did you tell the team in the locker room?
Right after?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are tough, because, you do have to realize that your season's not over. And, you have a very reasonable path to get there, which hasn't always been the case for us. We've got some kids that are hurting for sure, and to be expected, and that you care if it hurts that bad. But at the same time, you got to get a good night's sleep and come back ready tomorrow.
How's Gavin?
I think he's going to be okay. It looked pretty nasty there. He was really hurting it. He felt like he could go back in the game. We'll kind of see tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, tomorrow, playing here in Lander again against the Pinedale Wranglers. And, of course, we've had 2 really exciting games with Pinedale this year.
Yeah. One, we beat them pretty well at our place. And one, was overtime last week, and they shot the crap out of the ball. So, we know what's in front of us. We just got to go play well like we did in that first quarter.
Yeah. Well, it was good to see your dad tonight and your mom. Yeah. They were here.
Yep.
Yeah, selling Italian sodas out in the lobby.
Yep. They're doing their part for sure. They love it, and it's good to see them again.
Yeah. Coach, thanks for coming up, and we'll talk with you after tomorrow's win.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, let's look at the final scoring for the Tigers. Peyton Bell ended up with 20. It was Keaton Iron Eyes had 13. Darian Herford had 12. And then we went down to Gavin Romer with 4 and Teddy Rivera with 2. And, you get outscored by 1 point in the third overtime. That really takes a lot out of you. I know it takes a lot out of us up here trying to stay calm and collected, but it's not always that easy to do. On the other side of the court, we had 17, there's 21, there's 23. 23 points for Dash Madsen. He was the leading scorer for Mountain View. 19 points by Casey Walker. And Walker hit 2 giant shots in overtime, in the second overtime, to get this game to the third overtime. 8 points in the game by Ashton Colangelo. 7 points by Jay Kaiser. 2 points by Colby Royce. And in that overtime period, it was Casey Walker who scored 4 points, and Dash Madsen, of course, had 2. And Canaglio had 1 point in those 3 overtimes. Peyton Bell had 7 points for Lander in the overtimes. And he was practically all the scoring for Lander in the overtime. But he gave it his all tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Ernie. It's a hard win, especially when, you care so much about your teammates and your coaches and your fans. And on your home court, it's tough to lose in triple overtime game. But like Coach Mullen said, you have to regroup very quickly, especially at the regional tournament. Your season's not over, and one more win can, make things a lot easier.
Propel them back in. And, of course, sometimes it's easier to go through the consolation round than it is when you've got the 2 best teams in the state in the winners bracket. You can get the state that way. But we'll see what happens. It'll all be up to tomorrow. Again, Lander plays Pinedale at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. The boys and the girls will play at 4 p.m., probably against the Pinedale Wranglers. They played Worland today. We haven't gotten the score on that, but Pinedale, the number 1 seed in the whole state. So that'll do it for us today. Thanks very much to Porter's Mountain View Supply, Shoshone Rose Casino, Legacy Natural Gas, WYO Community Bank, Wyoming Community Bank, and Sage West Healthcare for making it possible for us to stream these tournament games for you. Again, our final score, the Mountain View Buffaloes 66, the Lander Valley Tigers 65. I want to thank our general manager, Kevin Shields, for the opportunity to do these games. I'd like to thank 2 board ops tonight, Leanne Sanderson, who got us started, and then Kirk Baxter, who took us the rest of the way to the end of the game. Of course, our kudos to all of our sponsors who make these games possible, and to my broadcasting partner here, Karen Debley. Thank you very, very much. That's it from Lander Valley. We'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon for the next Tiger game, and that will be airtime will probably be about, depending on how the first games go, we'll probably be about 1:15 or so for the airtime tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Everyone have a good night. Drive carefully. I know it's really icy and cold out there, and we'll see you on the radio tomorrow afternoon. Good night.
To win. See all the battles Marines fight to win.